Western women are sobbing and crying over the notion that men no longer support them in a flood of videos that have been posted on social media in recent days. Because men don't make adjustments for women, such as holding doors for them or always paying for their food and drinks, they are upset and claim that chivalry is dead. Men, on the other hand, have started to think they're smarter by avoiding possible snags by not asking women out. One side says that a woman can ruin your reputation, hurt your job prospects, and even put you in jail. This makes sense as to why they should stay away from modern women like the plague. Men also think that how beautiful a woman finds you decides whether or not she will find your approach to be friendly or harassing, putting the damsel in trouble. In order to find traditional women, many men are choosing to travel to other countries. Because of this, modern women call them passport bros. These 6 reasons will give you much needed information on the subject if you feel connected. The passport bros culture is the first one. These days, women say that these men go abroad to find better date choices because they can't compete with men in their own countries. A long time ago, there weren't many ways to travel, and males mostly stayed on their territories. Men have created a chance to find and spend time with women from other countries, thanks to the changing landscape of the modern world. Males who actively seek relationships with women from other countries are known as passport bros, and this society is well known for it. They believe that by dating women from other countries, they will be able to form a more sincere bond and eventually a more peaceful relationship than they would with a woman from Western countries. Some regions of the world don't have as much hookup culture, so people, especially women, are much less affected. In the West, women are expected to behave in a certain way because of culture and society. This makes families stronger and better. By avoiding the bad behaviors of Western women, the natural balance of male and female energy can be restored. The passport bros know that their lives would be better there because strong family values are still regarded as the standard in regions like Southeast Asia and Eastern Europe. Second, there is a gray area when it comes to harassment. Men have found that no matter how nicely or properly you approach her, if she finds you unappealing, you are harassing her. Men should only talk to women first if they are good-looking. It's funny that women say they want a sweet, loving guy. But if a man shows up at their house with roses on the spur of the moment, it's scary and he's stalking them. Women are shameful at work. They will lie and do anything to get ahead, even if it means ruining the guy they work with. A friendly hug can easily turn into a weird hug, which makes many men uncomfortable around women at work. They do not fully understand what abuse is and what it is not. Because of this, men are more likely than ever to only talk to women about work, never interacting physically and only meeting behind closed doors or having lunch alone. All of these safety steps are meant to keep them out of the gray area of abuse. As the rules of engagement change all the time, men are once again learning how to deal with them so they don't get caught. You won't get wet if you stay out of the puddles, right? The third one is the roar of feminism. Feminism tends to make women think that they deserve the best and should not settle for anything less in a partner. The goal of this philosophy is to give women too much power over their lives. Feminism tells women that they should never give in to their husbands and that the word submit is rude and has a bad name. It requires trust when making accusations without proof, but automatically lacks trust when the accusations are made against someone. Also, even though it says it wants to support equality between men and women, it picks out all the good things about life that men can enjoy while ignoring all the bad things. Popular culture, the rise of identity politics, feminism, and the Me Too movement have made men feel lost and like they don't know how to act around women. Most of the bad things that happen to women in this area are their own fault. Since feminism came along, it's getting harder and harder for men to find a real old-fashioned woman who knows how to take care of kids and housework. So far, their approach has been to treat feminism like a sickness and to support traditional women, much like someone on a diet would look for clean, fresh food. This is number 4, the rise of self-esteem. The trouble with women is that they have killed all the men and made society poisonous in almost every way. Another reason that is rarely talked about in the media is the general drop in men's sense of self-worth. Men feel less respected in today's culture. The media always shows men in bad light, like as stupid jerks or rude scumbags. Instead of being afraid of being wrongfully accused, many men are upset that #MeToo ever got started. They don't like being made to think about what they did and question the way power works in their relationships with women. By avoiding them, they punish women. Some men also don't want to waste time talking to or approaching women only to be turned down or put in the friend zone. They were told that if a woman likes you as a guy, she won't approach you or make any moves toward you unless you do. For the same person, this doesn't make any sense at all. For women, the answer should have been pretty clear. Number 5. The Falling Knight. A manual on how to behave as a knight was once called chivalry. There was also the idea of a set of rules for relationships between elite men and women, which said that men should give gifts, write songs or poems for women, and have affairs in secret. When a guy holds a door open for a woman or helps her carry her bags, he is meeting an unspoken agreement with all women. While she assumes his strength and guidance, he assumes her shyness and submissiveness. Chivalry is based on the idea that both parties will keep their end of the deal. It is also based on the idea that women are more important in terms of reproduction than men. Even though chivalry still exists, more and more men will give up on the notion and stop teaching it to their children as the feminism movement grows. The feminist movement has made a number of mistakes, but one of the biggest ones is blaming men for women's dependence. The two views not only have no common ground, but they are also starkly at odds with one another. Men are usually only polite to women they think deserve it. In general, modern women have lost a lot because they valued independence and equality over real closeness and love from men. Thank you for seeing. Please click the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful.